We'll go. That was. I don't need to have any mode, so we'll do this. Silvia, I need to update this a little more. Because we did episode 5 last week. Didn't make a new graphic though. So I'm gonna start off with this one here. 25th. I think that was a Friday. I had the day off on Friday, so go here. Maybe.
There we go. Front lip is on.
And that's me trying to explain a little bit about the car. So I had the front lip installed. I decided to curve up. I started cleaning it up a little. I'll explain a little bit more about this car going on. The daily. Oh, stop going on. Yeah. I didn't really did a start on it in a while, so I figured I did this time. But yeah, I was just going around the car, and then Dad had a mental breakdown, and I had to pretty much stop that day. Pretty bad, but everything was going all right. Over here, there's my next one. It was just a little update. I didn't do much other than put the lip on and clean it up some. Next day, yeah, do this. And all right, on this one, I figured out how to fully wrap down the throttle cable. So because of that, how I have it set up now, I was able to make that throttle cable stable. So there, it's not going to bind up on anything when I'm touching the gas. And when I'm full throttle, it's full throttle, so we're good. And it's going to work that way. It's going to stay that way. Yeah, kind of a shitty build, but the most I got for right now. I actually had to use epoxy on that to keep that there. Epoxy on that just to keep that other. There's like 2 pieces of brass going in and out, so I had to put it in one place. So I got to do over here. And put that being all the way around. And unless it gets super hot to a point where it actually melts the actual metal itself and the brass, which I don't think it's going to happen. It shouldn't get that hot, but it should work just fine. Should. But yeah, that's what I was explaining about. A little recap there. I had epoxy going, so I had to leave that up for the night, let that cure overnight. They don't make an actual cable that goes all the way over here on the these motors. They're meant for from the Japanese side, where everything's on this side. So the throttle cable itself, the original one actually, because the turbo was underneath, not above. This somehow this area, even though I have it all nicely wrapped, I still need to get some type of shield or something that goes right here, or make something. But originally the cables that come OEM to this car, they were melting. This turbo setup was melting, and yeah, that was a bad thing. So what I did was I recycled some old brake lines that I had from one of the older cars that I basically used for parts and whatnot. So I recycled some of that, put a bicycle brake cable going from my gas pedal over to the throttle cable. I don't want to make a linkage that comes out this way, goes there, but maybe in the future. Kind of like an L28 does it in a way. But yeah, customizing all the stuff here. Using epoxy at the moment, but it's working. It works. And that's what I spent all day on the 26th. Pretty much getting that ready, putting it down, putting it set up, getting it ready. Also, the battery was dead. Batteries don't last long. 3-year-old, 3-year-old battery. Mainly rated for like 2. All right, so let's see. Let's go back to the next one. So on the 27th, I think that one I just did. Looking at ASMR variants. Let's see. That's it. Cold start. Here's my cold start. Lagging. Always lagging when it's cold start. Once it warms up, it responds. And here, this is like the day after I did all that cable. It actually works. Everything's solid. Ooh, easy enough though.
Messy garage, messy garage. No.
Yeah. Alright, so that's that. I did a short on that too, but that's pretty much what I got going on. That is that. And because of that, oh, it really did muffle my voice. Let's see. I didn't even touch my dad's car this weekend because I couldn't figure out what's going on. But okay, biggest trip, still the same thing. Doing that for sure. Hopefully. This weekend I plan on hopefully just jumping in, pulling the car out. If I can pull it out of the driveway and it can stop and go, it's good. The only thing that's concerning is last time this motor was running was, I think, back to my videos. Oh, let's see, 2015, 2016, 2017. That's a different one. That. And card. I think the last time I touched this motor was back in 2016. What I might want to do is think about this, because it's been 8 years technically. Oh, since it's been about 8 years. To think about getting a new timing belt. Get that swapped out. Do the whole timing belt thing. Maybe a new timing belt and water pump just to be on the safe side. Those pressure plates. Get it. Content lists. Pretty sure it's like 2014, 2016. Okay. I was calling it Night Fury at the time because it was in a black car. This Team Tower Beast. Back when I used to call it G-Funk Garage. Okay. Yeah, 2016. Okay. So future plans on that. Hopefully before Drift Event, depending on how much it costs. I'm also gonna have to do the same thing for my project Serenity. The 86, the Dark Lure pistol. I think about doing that too, and maybe this would be a good time anyways, because at one point I did a distributor setup, and kind of did like kind of quick, and I didn't explain about it, and I just did it really fast, and that would be a good time to redo all that because those distributors are really tricky to set up because there's like two tabs, you have to align them directly because it's eight spark plugs, 4-cylinder cars. That's the other one. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I got going on this weekend. If I want to move the car, I've got the ship it. I have to actually modify this a little, maybe, just so I can get it round. But it should be good. Should be all right. So, yeah, I just gotta get stuck in those fumes coming in the car. My main problem. And yeah, I should have the car moving. I should have it moving this weekend. On top of that, I should go. Hopefully, I get the tags. I currently 86. I might be taken to a car show on Saturday. If so, of course, I'm going to take pictures and do a little video on that too. So that'll be great for the next episode. So yeah, the reason why I'm doing this is I'm trying to. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make sure, I'm trying to keep myself accountable. I'm trying to keep myself going, keep myself motivated. So I'm making these videos to make this video. So this thing's like a mouse. Anyways, make these videos so I can make this video to keep myself motivated because this is taking a lot out of me. Last time I drove this car, this car at the track. 2 days later, my mom just freaking suddenly passed away, and it's been really hard since. So that is why I'm doing this. I'm doing this to help motivate myself. I'm not just doing it for myself. I'm also doing it to share information as I learn as I go along. There's stuff to learn from here. You know, you got the S12 here, the CA 18 ET with the Nissan setup. We're sticking with that. We're going with it. We're going to learn everything about it. That is the whole point about it. I want to be able to take all the notes on it and have those notes on the TougeSW website and have them, distributed to everybody to understand and learn about it. This is not really that much information about the software online. I mean, the software itself comes from Australia. It has its own company. It's kind of old school compared to other things that's out there. It's straightforward and it works, and pretty much I'm going to go from there. I figure that's going to be a great opportunity for not just for me to learn, but for everybody else to learn along the way as well. And also I can also bring in the 86 CA20E, the daily car, the second revival daily car 86. That's basically restore. I'm trying to keep it clean and trying to basically turn it into my daily. And I'm also trying to bring that knowledge to and share that amongst others. Because as time goes on, everything goes forward, people lose interest in like the forums. Like there's a CS S12 forums that's up. It's been up and down for a while. Facebook groups pretty much taken it over. I'd rather step away from Facebook groups. I don't want to deal with Facebook. I really hate Facebook. So, but I'm only there mainly because of family and the groups. Because everybody seems to want to be in the groups these days. And it's filled with freaking spam and freaking scammers. There's like, so, Facebook is so bad with scammers right now. It hasn't been really good since 15 years ago. And that's a long time. But yeah, well, technically 10 years ago, or 5, technically 5. Once they started changing over everything, and you're not able to really identify the scammers anymore. People are just, it's a wild mess. But I'm rambling on. So yeah, like I said, I'm just trying to do this to keep myself motivated. I don't have anybody else to do it. I'm doing this out there, trying to get to stay motivated, trying to keep everyone educated as I'm getting motivated, as I'm doing this, as I'm trying to work myself back into the track so I can do this again because I love doing this. This is like my way of getting out there and having some actual fun. I want to do something fun for once, and that's not behind a computer all day. So, plus, when I'm doing this, I'm not being burnt out by computer stuff anymore. Hopefully, that actually helps a little, helps a lot. I hope that they keep doing this stuff. As we just got word that Irwindale's shutting down their last thing, and I never even got the trick out there. Like one of my bucket list of an items in my life that I want to do is I wanted to do a grand drift tour. I wanted to go like different places and actually drift their tracks and have a nice weekend fun. I want to try to make that whole round trip. And that would be like a really one of my bucket list items. I'm like 45 now. It's like, yeah, life is like getting older, and my family's been known to freaking just freaking drop dead, dude. It's just not fun. 155 now? And at least it's not 300. Getting yeah, that's it. That's what I got going. And I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down unless anybody out there have any questions or if they want to say anything, do anything. I'm all ears anyways. But anyway, other than that, I am gonna call it a night. I'll be back tomorrow night maybe. It's gonna be really late if I do. Tomorrow's Halloween, so anyways, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. And I think this is episode 6 of Toge Southwest. So looking forward to some more success for episode 7. So let's do this. Have a great night.